hardest part about being a judge is, number one, I don't get to meet them. You know, I meet them on the day that they come and audition, but when I see them, you know, around the studio, I go the other way because I don't want to fraternize with them, and I like to remain impartial, and that is really hard for me to do because it goes against my nature. I want to be with them and talk to them about music and life and everything else that it takes to be a performer. So I think both of them did exactly what we had hoped they would do at this point. They're both immensely talented guys in different ways. I kind of think of them as like Clark is more of a puncher and Nick is more of a boxer almost. You know, Clark sort of has more finesse, and Nick seems to be more emotional, if you want to just sort of broad stroke it like that. But I think they both did a great job tonight. I remember the day, I can say this now, but when I saw Jack's audition, I really thought, you know, she had a pretty good chance to win. I just met her for the first time about 2 minutes ago and gave her the biggest hug. That's the hardest thing, is to pass him in the hallway and not talk to him. So I'm so proud of her, and she's a legitimate artist. I think she's gonna. You know what? If she needs my advice, I'm happy to give it to her, but she doesn't need it. She's serious about her craft. You can tell, like she's serious about learning what she's doing, and she's highly creative. She, you know, as she grows, she'll learn more about music and singing and performing, and she's right where she needs to be. Yeah, I'd love to see J-Lo in Vegas, and what's crazy is that she's not even in the big room. She's right there in the lobby, man. I mean, you walk through you walk through the revolving door, and she's gonna be right there singing with a tambourine and 2 or 3 musicians. I was surprised as you. I would think that Jax would have made it through only because she seems to have a big following on social media and stuff. But man, there's a lot of people. I mean, it's impossible to know who votes for whom and how it works. So I don't. As far as integrity being questioned, I don't think so. I think it just is, people vote for who they want to vote for, and Jax didn't make that cut. Well, I don't know if it has. I mean, I would like to think that it has, but I don't know what they're thinking. You know, I'd like to talk to them at some point. I'll meet them tomorrow night, and it'll be nice to get a chance to. I'm not going to say, you know, did you listen to me? But I think they heeded what we all had to say. I think Keith and Jen and I all legitimately commented on things that would help advance them. And it seems, especially Nick, in terms of sort of coming from one place and ending up somewhere else, that was a dramatic thing. Clark was a little bit more polished when he first came in. You have to understand, too, Nick didn't want to audition. You know what I mean? He came in with his girlfriend who was standing in the back of the room, and we said, man, why don't you sing too? And he's in the finale. That's crazy. It's cool. I just want talent to show up. You know, a lot of times people would say, well, I didn't like that show. And sometimes I wouldn't like a particular night either because it depends on the performances. But like tonight, there were great performances, and it was a great show. It's funny how that works. Like when the people, it's not about us, it's about these young singers. So when they come out and they deliver great music, people are into it. So as long as the talent shows up, and I think they're going to come out of the woodwork next year because everybody wants to be a part of the last season. Boy, it's going to be crazy. Oh man, I got lots of stuff happening. We're just finishing up a record that's going to be coming out soon, and we're going to be touring this summer. And but after 15, I don't even know. I mean, I barely know what I'm doing next month, but that's what's happening.
Thank you very much.
Cool. Thank y'all. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Thank you.